Doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name, I call myself, far, a longer way to run. So, a needle pulling thread, la, a note to follow, so. Tea, I drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to da, oh, 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 do, mi, so, so. Okay, now count down. You guys can be singing the rest without me. Welcome to a fantastic new week. My name is Vida Echetabu, the signpost, and clearly reliving her childhood. I'm sure a number of you also sang along with me, reliving your own childhoods. This week, what are we talking about? We're going south. Not south as per bad things though, because I know a number of you have said, God forbid, not my portion, blood of Jesus. I agree with you, because also not my portion. Things are not going south for me. However, the compass is facing south this week. And what do we think about when we think about south? You see, as I've sang about tea and jam and bread, you see that there's food involved in today's analogy. Clearly, I like food. Now, if you're from or you're aware of the Western world, and let's say America in particular, when you say mama made food and you're talking about Southern cuisine, then you're talking about all those fantastic barbecues, the potlucks, the pot roasts, and all those things that are bursting with flavor, you know, and they are called comfort food, soul foods, foods that, you know, enters the back of your head according to them. But you see, when you come to Nigeria, if you want to eat food that will scatter your dada, just head to South. You know, are we talking about native soup, fisherman soup? That soup has everything that is in the ocean inside there. Are we talking about onubu soup, ofoha, nkwobi, isiewu, all those cuisine, rich soups that raise the dead, that change your destinies, that adjusts you, you know, rich, flavorful, containing all sorts of things. When you just face here, you meet roadblock. You face here, you meet police checkpoint. You face there, you meet something else. Rich, flavorful food, not one or two ingredients type of minimalist cooking. We're talking about Southern food. That's what we're talking about. Food that will just take you all the way. Now, how does that apply to your financial compass? Abi, you're wondering. Welcome. Because after you have done finding out about your true north, where you're meant to be playing in terms of your financial journey, after you've gotten the data, after you have, you know, taken action on the data, a time comes when you need to diversify your portfolio. You cannot be rich only in naira, or rich only in dollar, or rich only in pounds. You need to have a robust portfolio, a portfolio that has a mix of this and that and that and this. What do I mean? You have investments where you are able, again, because see, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step, and then you reach 10th step, then you reach 1 kilometer, then you reach 10 miles, and it keeps going like that. And so as you begin your journey, as you continue your journey, you can decide you want to have some savings, some investment in dollars, in pounds, in real estate, in stocks, in shares, in cash, in mutual funds. For people that understand, and I'm particular about this phrase, for people that understand Forex and crypto. I do not understand crypto, not at all. I don't. So I am not endorsing it, but there are people that understand it and they have made it part of their portfolio. So when they put together their position, they look at the status report of their affairs. They have some money in dollars. They have some money in pounds. They clearly have some in naira. They have some landed property. And look, don't let anybody deceive you. Landed property includes the land, and it also includes having house. Start from where you are. Do not think that because you don't have 10 houses and you're not collecting rent that you are not on the right path. Start. Don't let anybody, as we say, tension you. Start your journey. Don't enjoy yourself. Even if you start today or tomorrow or next year, you are still on track. Just make sure that you have started your journey. And make sure that there are different things that are bringing in income. If not bringing in income in the short term, you can see clearly that it will bring you income in the long term. Also, having a retirement savings account is also another way to make sure that you have money that is set aside strictly for when, one, you take an early retirement, or when you actually officially retire at the age of your company or the government. So, just like a robust hot pot of soup, you know, sometimes when people are hailing me, they will say, Adan lecha, oma lecha, ona soup putuputuko, fe dioko. That is, I am bubbling like a hot pot of soup. So just visualize those exotic pots of soup that they have put all sorts of things, periwinkle, dry fish, crayfish, fresh fish, all sorts of things, goat leg, cow leg, pomo, shaki, liver, bokoto, you know, all sorts of things. That's what your portfolio should also look like. As you start and you continue this journey, look for opportunities to say that you want to be, even though you are clearly Nigerian, you also want to be a global citizen. When you look at your portfolio, does it reflect a global person that you are? Now, this is not for everybody, because everything I'm saying, when you listen, you will see the one that matters to you for this season. You will see the one that applies to where you are at life. When you get another promotion, you get a bonus, you come back and listen again and say, okay, am I ready? What else did this chick say about this thing? What else can I do? People have called me and asked me about, Davida, what do I do? What do I plan for? How do I discuss this and all that? And I have conversations, I have consultations with them and say, you know what? If you're planning to have foreign exchange exposure in the future, peradventure, you consider setting aside something small in foreign exchange towards that time, so that when that time reaches, you are not under excessive pressure to meet up. And that's what having a robust, diversified, interesting pot of a portfolio means. And you know, the riches, the abundant mercies of God are rich. There are different dimensions of the mercies of God. You cannot exhaust all the things that make God God. So to one person, he's a way maker, he's a deliverer, he's the one who gave school fees, he's the one that gave house rent, he's the one that delivered you from armed robbers and all that. That shows you the many angles of God. And so when we worship him, somebody is worshiping him in one way or the other. And again, it brings us back to the fact that in order to, fully embrace our financial compass journey, you can't do it without the Lord. Should you try to do it without the Lord, even you will know that, you have seen something in this life. So, once again, I invite you to Jesus. Take advantage of the Holy Spirit. He's our advantage. He's an advantage to work with, because he is wise, he's all-knowing. He that walks with the wise will be wise and will also come to fruition. Can anybody be wiser than the Lord? So I hope that you have enjoyed today's version. I hope you have enjoyed my descriptive analysis of how the soups and the foods happen in the South. If you're like me, you see, I like to wear free tops like this when I'm going to such places. No, that's not the time for a waist trainer and all that. You wear free tops so that when you balance, the Lord will be in control. Have a fantastic new week. Take care. Bye.